Good morning. Welcome to this episode of
At the Goetheanum with Jesse Osmer.
Today we will be taking a look at an event that is happening here at the Goetheanum called the World Goetheanum Association. They've hosted a meeting here where they've invited over 150 different people representing organizations from philosophical banks to Wheelhouse here, SECOM, lots of larger organizations. And let's take an inside look and see what's happening. All right, let's take a quick look. What's going on at the World Goetheanum Association meeting?
I feel it as a real honor to be at this meeting and to be one of the first speakers because I think it's an important movement and I really look forward to hear more from you. We have been growing from a small group of 5-6 people to now almost a community of 1,500 people. What is in itself quite a new dimension when some of you probably also run larger organizations. And you really feel that's a different dimension and gives you also a different relation to the world. It's also a different relation if you move into a larger number of customers. We have now more than 700,000 customers. And I always try to imagine these 700,000 people consciously decided to come to the bank and really want a relation with us. They don't feel just a customer, they feel part of a movement, part of something bigger, and that is a big responsibility to deal with that. Creating true value. You can look at it from the outside in and from the inside out. And these two perspectives are, for a larger organization, in the middle of everything what's happening, is a really, really useful perspective. What is very clear that creating true value is not a linear process. It's a process where you really have to find out what is true, if you talk about true value, not so easy to say, and what is value. And what I try to do is sort of give these two perspectives to you a little bit, the outside in and the inside out, to see what does that mean in the day-to-day practice of a bank and what you come across.
Okay, so now we're having a little break on the terrace. So there's been some very interesting contributions. You'll see a few of them clipped here and there. We're now out here on the terrace, 150 people having a coffee, but also having a chance to reflect on the meeting a bit, share some insights or what they will be going home with, and we'll see if we can get some short responses from a few people.
I'm Alice Groh. I'm from Wilton, New Hampshire. I've had a long-standing interest in social structures. My late husband, Triodos Groh, and I and other farm families started the community-supported agriculture movement, the CSA farm movement in Wilton, New Hampshire in 1986. So I've been always interested in new social forms and financing for the cultural life. And I'm very pleased that there are so many interesting people here who are also interested in social cooperation and financing and enabling of one another, of different initiatives that at least initially have their inspiration out of anthroposophy. I'll tell you on the video, I really want to have this kind of conference in America. I'm feeling like America is being more and more isolated, that we really have no clue what's going on. And RSF Social Finance is operative on the West Coast, but those of us on the East Coast can feel much more distant from them even than what's going on over here. Now, that may be because I've had a German husband and spent a lot of time here in Europe, but I feel like the East Coast can be a nice middle ground between Europe and the rest of the American continent. There's so many people doing things that really are out of the threefolding impulse. They just don't call it that. And if we can recognize what they're doing and help people to recognize one another in what they're doing, and maybe even offer a kind of a conceptual context that might be helpful, then I think we can get a lot farther, a lot faster.
My name is Theo Groh. I'm from Manchester, New Hampshire, north of Boston. And professionally, I have a small company that does marketing. We do some work with Waldorf schools, some anthroposophical initiatives, but also with companies that are doing something either ecological or something that has strong social or ecological or spiritual values. That's one of the things that impressed me the most. It's great to see a conference that has lots of young people that isn't necessarily like a youth section conference, but really just on people taking interest in.
So,
I think it's wheelhouseweb.com.
wheelhouseweb.com. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll post up the links there. Again, I'm Jesse Osmer. This is Theo Groh. Thanks for watching. We're signing off. Outside in and inside out. What a coincidence. Anyway, this wraps up this episode. If you would like to receive notifications of new videos, please subscribe below, like this video, and to find out further information about the World Goetheanum Association, please use the link below. Hopefully some videos will be up shortly in the next week or two if you're interested. Otherwise, if you have questions or would like to see specific things about the Goetheanum, then please leave a comment below. All right. Ciao.